So here we are on the homepage of eBay. All you do is go up to the top right there, click sell. Make sure you're obviously signed in, ready to go. So now you gotta tell the world what you're selling. So what I'm going to sell, I'm going to pretend to sell, is an Under Armour T-shirt that I have. So this shirt is completely brand new, sealed in the bag with the tags. I bought this to flip, hopefully hoping I can make some decent money on it. So I like to put, this is just how I do it. Again, this is how I do it, and it's how it's worked for me. I like to put in stars, little, new, just to make it stand out. This is a new item, so hopefully it grabs the buyer's attention. This is new, and they should look at my listing. So new, and we're going to do Under Armour. Under Armour, let's see, it's a locker. It's the name. It's the model of it. Under Armour locker men's T-shirt, black, size large. I'll make that large. So you want to put little keywords in that people will be typing in to search for your item. I like selling Under Armour stuff just because it is such a great brand and people know what Under Armour is and people love it. It is. And I wear it personally all the time. I love Under Armour. So we typed in the title. So now, back in the day, you actually had to choose the category, but it's kind of cool now that they pick up the keywords and automatically fill in the category for you, so you don't have to worry about that. So here we are so after the category is selected, we're going to kind of work our way down. The UPC does not apply. I mean, I haven't even done a UPC before. It probably will help, I guess, if someone actually searches for the UPC. Does not apply. I don't think it's a big deal. So now the photos are obviously very important to have. You got to have photos. So these photos are on my desktop. So I use my iPhone to take pictures, and they always turn out great. I just use my iPhone. So after I take the pictures, I take them from my iPhone, just drag them onto my desktop. So this is on my desktop right here. I'm just going to select all of these here and choose. So now it's going to upload those pictures there. And now the brand, got to fill that in. That's obviously very important. It's Under Armour. The style is just a shirt and top. Size type is a regular. And then the size is a large. So now we're going to go to the color. That's black. The material helps. I don't know it by heart right now, so I'm just going to leave it blank. You don't have to put it in there. Just the more details, though, the better. It definitely helps. I'm going to show you guys how I list items with my description. I kind of have a template that I use every time because I like mine to be very, very descriptive, but yet not too descriptive. That makes sense. So I'll show you. I have it copied and pasted. So here's what I do. Sorry about that. This is exactly, I already have one listed, so I just copy and paste it from the listing. So I do up for sale is a brand new Under Armour men's loose fit short sleeve locker T-shirt, and I just describe it. It's brand new in the bag. However, I need to take that out because we're not selling multiple here. So it's brand new. It's still in the original bag from the manufacturer. This shirt is a men's size large and is black in color. So there we go. So now they know what they're buying. So that's that. So I kind of, and what I do too is I go on, I Google, I do my research when I list an item. So I'll Google the item I'm selling, make sure it's the exact same item, and I will copy the description, and I will put it in here because it helps. If you go on Amazon, you're gonna look at the description of the actual item you're buying. So for me, when I buy stuff, I want to know exactly what I'm buying. So I found this nice description. I put it in there. I have a size chart that helps. So, but you don't, you can put too much information in there. It's gonna scare away buyers. So you don't want to put too much in. So here's my template I always use. I got the shipping, payment, returns. And I use that on almost all my listings, depending on what I'm listing. But this to me, it shows that my item is clear, it's concise, and it goes straight to the point. So that's why I like to use this little thing I created. So after I have the description done, we're gonna go to the format. So obviously you can choose auction or fixed price. I normally do fixed prices. However, I will do some auctions at times. So an auction is this when you put your starting price in. So this is, it can be good or bad for you depending on what you're selling. Sometimes I'll list items at 99 cents and let them work their way up. So it just depends on how you want to sell. Um, so if you have an item that you don't care, I mean, and you don't know what it's going to sell for, I recommend the auction style. If you have items that say, like with these shirts, I paid I paid X amount of money for them. I want to make sure I'm making profit. So a lot of times I'll just do fixed price because that's exactly, so the fixed price means that is the least I will. This is the exact amount I will accept. So we're gonna, on the fixed price here, you type in your buy it now price. So so we'll do, let's do 12.99. That's a good price. 12.99. So that's exactly what the buyer will pay. What you can do too is you can do best offers. So if you're willing, you can click that box, and this lets buyers make offers to you under that price. And I do it sometimes, depending on the auction. With lower priced items, I normally don't do it. So with this item, I wouldn't do a best offer. So now the quantity, if you have more than one item, obviously put it in. You can do more than one item. It depends on how you want to do it. Then we have your PayPal, where your email or your money is going to be sent to. That's important. And let's see. I don't accept returns. However, I will. I put I don't accept returns. But if there is a problem if it's a problem on my part and the buyer gets something that's damaged or whatever, I work with them, and so I always just put no returns accepted. Just makes it easier, I think. Now we're at the shipping part. What's really cool with eBay is once you're a high rated seller, they give you really good shipping discounts if you use USPS through eBay. So that's pretty cool. I always do USPS first class. So you can ship USPS first class on pretty much anything if it weighs under a pound, and it's really cheap. So if I ship something right now, and of course if you're watching this years from now, the price probably will be changing because it changed since 2016. Right now it's 2017. Right now the price with my discount is $277 to ship an item about 8 ounces. 8 ounces or less, it's $277 or less. So a pretty good deal. So on this auction I would do free shipping because I can afford to put free shipping in with this buy it now price. I'll still make some decent amount of profit. What else do we have here? So handling time, that is the time it's going to take you to ship it. So for me, I always ship my stuff right away. Like I do it as soon as they pay for it. Within hours, I get it ready to go, depending on the time of day. But I'll get it out at least the next day, depending on the time. International shipping, this is kind of a cool feature eBay has. So I always click this box. This is something newer too. So I recommend clicking this box. This does not affect you. You don't have to pay any extra fees on the global shipping program. So when you click that box, so say someone from Germany buys this shirt from me, they pay exactly this price to you. And I believe they will be paying eBay the additional shipping fees to ship overseas. So all you do is you're shipping, they give you an address to ship this shirt to. It's usually in Kentucky. It's like a global shipping center. So you ship the shirt to Kentucky. They have all these reference numbers. And then the eBay company in Kentucky, they then do all the customs paperwork and they ship it off to Germany for you. So it's kind of a cool feature. So it definitely increases sales to check that box. So definitely click that box. Yeah, and after that, this stuff I don't even mess with. Most of my stuff is in big boxes, so package or thick envelope. The weight doesn't matter because we're doing free shipping. So yeah, and that is very much it. Like it's very simple to list, and it is difficult if you've never done it before. So hopefully this kind of helps people to list. It's kind of a quick rundown of how to do it, but it is very simple and it's very easy to sell on eBay. So this is a preview of my listing. The picture's not loading, but this is what it's going to look like once we list this item. So we got all the stuff up there, the item specifics that we chose, the black, the Under Armour shirts and tops. It's a large short sleeve. And there's our description and everything we put in there. And we also have, if you click up right here, shipping and payments, it's going to show exactly what shipping that we're doing. So it's free shipping to United States. And then we will also, it should say global shipping program. It might not because it's on the preview here. So return policy, payment methods. So yeah, it all looks good. So if I were to list this right now, I would just close that out. and I would go back and list my item. So hopefully this helps at least one person out on how to sell on eBay. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Again, please subscribe. We'll have more videos out there for you guys in the future.